Alright guys, night number 1 working on the HK450GT here. First thing I did is let's see here, this is the rear of the helicopter, so this will be the left side. I went through and first thing you want to do is loosen all the screws on the front end of the helicopter and back here. Loosen all those screws up. Come to the other side, same thing, loosen the screws from about here forward. Reason for that is, and actually only if you're going to use the Turingy or Tower Pro MG90S. They're a little bit taller, and so to get them to line up with the linkages, just like I did on the EXI, I'm going to have to get the servos inside the frame. So with the screws loose on both sides, you can pull the frame apart. You can get the servos in there, and then even with the servos inside the frame, what I did is I took my my hardware pack kit here, and these little head washers that go on the screws that the heads of the screws kind of sink into. I put one of those right in here between the frame and the servo, and that will space my servo in so that it's almost flush. The servo is almost flush there with the outside of the frame, and I'm going to have to get some longer screws to do this servo here, but at least I got it in the frame. So then I go back after I got my servos in the frame, and also pay attention on the left side of the heli. When you're looking from the back, you need the top servo to come to the left side, and that's the I believe that's the aileron servo, and then the pitch servo on the right side of the heli needs to go on the bottom. Both servos need to be rearward facing, and you can check that by taking and putting the head down into the helicopter. Notice on the back here, this will be the back with the swash plate guide on it. So if you put that in there, you're going to notice that the aileron linkage is shorter, the pitch linkage is a little bit longer. That's why the placement of the servos. Alright, so got them in there. I went back, took each screw out one by one, did some Loctite, put them in, torqued them down good. Same thing on the other side. I suggest taking them out one by one like that, because that way then you don't forget where they go or get the wrong length screw back in the wrong place. So hopefully I can get to the LHS, get the screws that I need for that, and get that servo in there and get going. So in the meantime, I'll go ahead and start working on the rest of it, get another video here real soon.